Juicy. Hey, coming down. My mind turns it all around. Hey, baby, it's hot and blue. Now, Tiny in the house, Michael in the house. Juicy. Thanks, so I'm not going to keep you guys all long tonight. I just want to talk about one topic. But bring your topic if you have one. You're welcome to bring your topic. But I have only one tonight. It's about the veterans. Everywhere. Juicy. It's not for you. It's me that I need you. Juicy. Come on in, people. I ain't gonna hold you long tonight. Juicy. I just love music, you guys. It just hurt me up. Hey, Michael and Tiny, welcome to your Bang Solos channel and chat family. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a few more to come in, if possible. Yeah. And I am going to only talk about the veterans tonight because the veterans are worried about their cost of living. That's the topic right there. And if you all can put your input, you're welcome to put your input in. But I'm looking forward to what you got to say about our veterans. Yes. Hold on, let me go into my library and get me some music while I'm waiting for more people to come in. Yeah. It's so nice to have people to come in. Oh, yeah. Come on in, people. It's not going to be a long chat tonight. It's going to be a short one. I just want to see how everybody doing out there. Yeah, we have some bad news today about this man. I don't know him very well, but he was in Utah. And boy, that was sad. It was very, very sad to hear something like that. Someone to assassinate this man in Utah. And his name is, let me see. Let me see what the name is. I don't like when people call my phone. I'm going to block them. Yeah. You got to block people. Yeah, block people. Yep, take them off of here. Boop. There we go. Come on in, people. It won't be long. Oh, wow. I think I will go to, yeah, this one. If it's not too loud, if it is, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sean D. 414 is in the house. Good evening, Sean.
This is for y'all.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the veterans tonight are hurting. Veterans on fixed income, count on cost of living benefit increase. That's what I'm going to talk about one topic tonight. But if anyone else has a topic, you're welcome to bring your topic forward.
I know I'm gonna put message through the door before I step the whole step in the name of love. Step in the name of love. Step in the name of love. Yeah.
I'm just waiting. 3 more minutes, people. Give me 3 more minutes.
Step in the name of love.
How's everybody's day been today? I did a lot of sleeping as usual. I can't help it. Yeah, I'm going to give my condolences to Charlie Kirk was assassinated today in Utah. I give my condolences to his family. Yeah, sad to hear. It's just sad. Yeah. Yeah, he's only 31 years old. All right, Tiny. Thank you. I'm going to be starting in a few people. Oh, that's so sweet. Y'all make me happy. My spirit's a little damper, you know. Yeah, 1 more minute. You know, you got to do something to lift your spirit up. You know what I'm saying? My heart go out to anyone. R. Kelly tearing that song up. I just love the way he sing that song. He said, "Do it for love. Step, step in the name of love." I love hearing that song. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. Made me feel a whole lot better. Yeah, my spirit was a little damper today when I heard about the young man that got assassinated in Utah. My condolences go out to his family. Yes, I care for anybody, no matter what you're under, what race, but not whatever. It's a life that was taken. Yes. I always say tomorrow not promised. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. You wake up, you don't know what's ahead. You just know what you're thinking, what you're planning, but you don't really know what's ahead. Yeah, the young man woke up this morning. He didn't know he was going to die today. He didn't know. Yeah, it's very sad. I just hope they give the motives why this happened. Yeah. Anyway, I want to bring out the veterans are hurting. The veterans on fixed income count on cost of living benefit increase. Yes, and I have a audio about the veterans, what they got to say about this. So let's greet one another in the name of Jesus. Yes. Welcome, Tiny. Hello to you, Miss Tiny. Tiny said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Oh, I like that. Thank you so much, Tiny. That is so cool. Yes. Thank you for joining Babe Solo. Hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button, go out the room and come back in. Hit that like button and just come right on back in. I think you will not have a problem with coming back in. I do the same thing. I get to hit that like button too. Then I come back into the chat. Yeah. And subscribe if you haven't done so, because it's free. Those that are already subscribed, thank you so much. Pizza, love, and blessing from Babe Solo for hanging in there with me and watching my content that I bring on this channel. I thank you so much. And I'm going to move on to the rules of the chat. Tiny got the rules of the chat. All right, Tiny. Tiny said, be respectful to your fellow viewers, the ones on the outside, one in the chat. Also, to me, I got to be respectful as well. The rules go for Babe Solo as it goes for anyone else. No bullying over here, no disrespectful to no one over here, not even the host, not even the moderators, not even the people in the chat room, and not even the ones that enter into the chat room. And then they get too out of hand, I will handle it. Okay, people, I will take care of that. Don't even worry about it. I can fix that problem. And then no spam in the chat, coming in with different names, trying to fool people, trying to disrespect everybody in the chat room, things like that, and starting a chaos and starting BS. That's what I call it, BS. Yes, and let the mods mod the room. Moderators, keep your eyes open, pay attention, read, write these comments, because you know what happened last night? We had a messed up comment. I had to delete it. So that is what I'm talking about. That type of comments I don't allow. They can talk, but the profanity got to go. Yeah, that heavy profanity got to go. Yeah. Yeah, just writing it out like that, that's some heavy stuff. So that's why I said, mods, keep your eyes open. And thank you, my moderators, for coming in tonight. Shout out to Michael, Tiny, Sean D, 414. All right, did I see Amy in here? Yeah. Shout out to Amy. All right. Thank you guys for showing up tonight. Tiny, Amy, Sean, Michael. I will not keep you guys long tonight. I'm only going to talk about on one subject, and that's about the veterans. And thank you, Tiny, for the rules of the chat. Thank you, Tiny, for welcoming everybody to Babe Solo's channel. Now let's greet one another. Michael said hi, Tiny, with that big happy laugh face. I love it, Michael. Keep it coming. Hey, Michael. Don't I look like this? What you got on your face? Hey, Michael. All right. Tiny said hi, Michael. Sean D, 414 said good evening, Babe Solo, and everyone. Thank you, Sean. It is a good evening. It's a sad evening, and it's a good evening at the same time. Because we have to move forward, no matter how bad things look and how bad things feel, how bad things happen around our lives. Yes, thank you so much, Sean. And Tiny said, hi, Sean D414. All right. And Tiny said, mine was fine. Because I asked, how's everybody's day going? And Tiny said hers was fine. I slept part of my day, and I took care of myself. I did a lot of resting. I like to rest a lot to keep my sanity up here, peace of mind, to deal with people, family members, no matter who you are, to deal with people, period. Yeah, and myself. Don't leave yourself out. Definitely got to learn to deal with yourself as well. And Sean D, 414 say, hey, Tiny with the heart and the prayer hands. Oh, you guys continue to pray for one another. Please do. Hi, Amy. Shout out to Amy. Amy said, hi, everybody. Michael said, hi, Sean. Tiny said, hi, Amy. All right. Sean said, oh, what's up, Michael? What's up, Michael? The thumbs up. Yes, I like that. Michael said, wishing everybody well. Oh, Michael, that's so sweet. Oh, thank you for the wellness. I do need to be well. I do need to pull myself together. I do need to lift myself up. And I listen to music, or I pray. I do things that makes me happy. to pull myself together, because you hear about things, it will bring you down. So thank you for wishing everybody well, Michael. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. We need that. We need the prayer hands that Sean said everybody love and prayer. Thank you so much, Sean. Amy and Tiny, thank you guys so much. And Sean said, hey, Amy. All right, Sean. And Amy said, hi, Michael. Amy said, hi, Tiny. And Tiny says, praying for whole family. Thank you, Tiny. It don't matter who we are. If you got that heart and compassion for people, you will have condolence for them. Thank you so much, Tiny. And Sean, Amy said, hi, Sean 414. All right. We say they did moment of silence from the speaker. Yes. But Amy, some people gonna go right back doing what they've been doing. You know what's so sad, everyone? The school shooting. We don't hear no more about the school shooting. The same thing gonna happen about this young man. The Republicans, Democrats, the lawmakers, they're gonna continue to go forward on what they're doing. They're fighting right now on everything. This orangutan signed a bill July 4th, 2025. That's the worst bill I ever heard of since I've been alive from a president. A bill like this to hurt everybody, all the way down to disability people. This bill was signed into law July 4th, 2025, including cuts to Medicare and changes that will affect older adults and people with disabilities. The law imposed new eligibility restrictions. This administration burdens and funding limits that jeopardize access to long-term care and other essential services. This is what I'm talking about, Amy. The moment of silence is all right for that moment. But somebody knows why that man died. Because out of all those people, they only directed that shot to him. Didn't hit nobody but that one person. That person knew what he was doing with that, whatever weapon he used. I don't know. And all I see in here is how he died. Why don't they tell us more? I wonder, will they tell us more, Amy? My heart and my condolences go out to the young man. Yes, I do. I felt some type of way. I had a hard time coming on tonight, but I'm okay. I got to get through this. This is what life does. It affects you when you hear what happens to other people, because it's not you at this moment, it's someone else. So that's why I say, people, tomorrow is not promised. You wake up tomorrow, you might not even make it through the day. You might even make it through the night. That young man didn't know he was going to die today. He's sitting up there free as a bird, don't even know somebody hates him. That's what wickedness does in this world. And then you got to remember, God was ready for him. Because it's God's will if you live or die. I don't know if anybody has that in there, but that's my belief. But if you live through something like that, that's God's will. If you go on, that's God's will. Because God has the power over life and death. No one is subject to stay here in this world. No one. Live your best life, people, while you have it. And do good by other people, even though they not do good towards you. I'm telling you. People is the reason why God destroyed the world. The world did not destroy itself because of the world and because of people. People is the problem. It's people. Thank you, Tiny. Tiny said, amen. Amen. Pray for yourself, people. Pray for one another. Pray for even your enemies. Pray for those that you think might be your enemy. You never know about people because they'll fool you. They have on sheep clothing. And as I was saying about the Medicare people, the Medicare is eligibility enrollment. Strictly home equity limits beginning in 2020 to, oh my God, there are going to be limits beginning in 2028. As if I live to see 2028. A new federal cap of $1 million will be placed on home equity for Medicare long-term care eligibility for seniors in states that previously had higher limits. This means they could lose eligibility to be forced to sell their homes or qualify. To qualify. Do you hear what they just said about senior citizens like me and other senior citizens that has a home? They will be forced to sell their home just to get by. 1 million will be previously in higher limits. I'm talking about senior citizen right now. Yeah, this is going on with the senior citizen. I'm gonna get to the veterans right quick. Okay, the beautiful bill blocks federal rules that would have streamlined Medicare enrollment of older adults and people with disability for 10 years. This would keep complex verification process in place, which puts low-income seniors at a greater risk of losing coverage. Yeah, I just need to bring this out because we were talking about stuff last night. And shorter, so January 1st of 2027, they skipped 26. The period of coverage for seniors and people with disability will be reduced 3 months to 2 months. This change increased the risk of medical debt for those who have a health crisis before applying. Yes. For long-term care, for people that have long-term care that's really, really sick of. Reduced funding for home care. The bill cuts for federal Medicare funding will likely force states to reduce benefits, including home and community-based service. This will increase waiting lists for at-home care and potential force more seniors into institution settings. And that's the wrong place to go, into the institution. They do not take care of you in there. Matter of fact, even though I'm supposed to be talking about veterans, you might as well include the veterans in this bill that I'm talking about for seniors. The veterans are seniors as well. Yes. I just want to throw that out there, how they're going to hurt seniors as well. Not just the children, not just the billions and billions of people that's on Affordable Care Act. I told you guys about 2024, there were 50 million that enrolled. I didn't mention to y'all about what's happening right now at the beginning of 2025. 24 million enrolled into the Affordable Care Act. So what that tells y'all? 50 million enrolled in 2024. Now, as of February 2025, 24 million more Americans enrolled in the Affordable Care Act, which is known as OBAMACARE. Yes. And this Obamacare was opened up in 2010 and went into law in 2010. So this Obamacare Affordable Act been out since 2010, and this is 2025. So the Republicans of the House, which got the majority of the votes, they got to December 2025 to vote to keep it there or let it expire. So I don't think they want to do that. Let it expire. It's going to cause a chaos. It's going to cause a chaos if they let it expire. It's too many people is on Medicare. If they let it expire, we're going to be in trouble. A lot of us are going to be in trouble. Got people that go through dialysis, blood transfusion, they do all those things, and they need to have their Medicare. Now, anybody got anything to say about that? I just want to conclude the ending of last night because I didn't get to 2025. It's 24 million enrolled in the Affordable Care Act. To let you know, it was 50 million in 2024. Then 2025, 24 million Americans enrolled in the coverage of Affordable Care Act, which is known as Obamacare. Yes, I need to conclude that because I didn't get a chance to conclude it last night. So people can realize you can't put people down. It's millions and millions of people that's on Obamacare, Affordable Care Act. Yes. It's about 3.9 million new individuals signed up for the plan. Over 20.2 million returning consumers selected the plan for 2025. They selected the plan. This is what they wanted. Because they found out that this plan was better. Comparison, the enrollment has more than doubled since 2020 and has broken record of each year of Biden-Harris administration. Okay. This is it. That's all I want to let you know about the Obamacare for 2025. 24 million Americans added onto the Obamacare. And at 2026, they're supposed to be changing They're going to change things in 2026 about the Obamacare. And that is sad to do something like that. Even the nursing home is going to be affected. The veterans going to be affected. I'm going to be affected. I get Medicare, MEDICARE, Medicare. This is Medicaid. Medicare is for those that have been working and retired, and they collect their pension or whatever they're living off of their Social Security. And they use Medicare for their insurance. And Medicaid is for those that disabled, those that like kids, people that have children and they're pregnant and they don't have no job. They can apply for the assistance to help them to survive in this world. Yes. So if anyone don't have anything to say about the Obamacare, I'm going to move on to the veterans. Thank you, veterans. This is for you, Sean. I like those boots, Sean. I would love to have a pair. I will wear those boots. Thank you, veterans, for your service. I salute you guys. Thank you so much. But veterans out there, don't let it get to you. Don't let it worry you. Stay in contact with the hospitals, with your representative that can give you information on what's going on with the changes for the veterans. We veterans are hurting. Veterans are on fixed income, council, and cost of living benefit increase. Okay, Senator Jerry Warren, a Republican from Kentucky, chairman of the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee, introduced a bill to ensure veteran benefits keep pace with inflation. An annual increase for veteran disability compensation and military pensions require approval from Congress. You see that? This is why the orangutan is fighting to keep the House. The House is where the bills are made. The House is the one that put out the laws. The Senate, they look at the bill once it comes from the House, and then they vote on it as well. And if it don't go through, they send it back to the House. Then the House vote again, they send it back to the Senate. Then the Senate send it to the president, that's whoever's in charge of being the president. And they sign the bill into law. Vietnam War veteran Mike Aker of Arizona is about to sell his 2014 Mazda and his apartment lease and buy a used RV for housing to keep within his budget and a fixed income, higher cost for food and other basics. The 74-year-old disabled Army veteran who was exposed to Agent Orange homicide in Vietnam said he is counting on Congress to pass a cost of living increase for his benefit for 2026. That was 2.5% in 2025 and 3.2% in 2024. The Veteran Compensation Cost of Living Adjustment, COLA, is annual by Congress and directs the Department of Veteran Affairs to make the same cost of living increase that Social Security recipients receive to specify the veterans benefit. So they saying they want to get the same amount of increase that Social Security people get. This is what the veterans are saying right now. These benefits include monthly disability payments, compensation for surviving families of a veteran whose death was connected to military service. Yeah, members, especially those on a fixed income, track these changes closely each year. They do the math and make sure their benefits have increased by the new COLA percentage. An Army veteran and program director at the Military Officer Association of America. The Congress Budget Office projects in September that benefits amount would likely need to raise by at least 2.4% to keep pace with inflation, which would bring an additional $5.1 billion in spending on programs for veterans. Dependence and survival. Representative Morgan Luttrell of Texas, a Republican, introduced the Veteran Compensation Act, Cost of Living Adjustment Act in the House. Senator Jerry Morgan, Republican of Kentucky, is leading the legislation in the Senate. Morgan is the chairman of the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee. Sits on the House Veterans Affairs Committee. Caring for our annual cost of living adjustment makes certain veterans benefits do not fall behind the cost of everyday life. The Social Security Administration determines the annual COLA based on the Consumer Price Index, which tracks changes in average of price of goods and service. That's the cost of living adjustment made to Social Security benefits, which helps maintain veteran purchasing power against inflation. Peter Casosi, a veteran press secretary official at the Social Security Administration, say they expect to issue a final determination October the 5th of this year, veterans, those out there listening, for beneficiaries, but the increase will not show up in payments until January 2026. For veterans like me who retire and disabled, these increases are important. Okay, some people, they get paid $1,600 monthly in rent for a single apartment in Tucson. I tried to keep the lights off and my TV wiping down to save money. You know, I do the same thing. Let me tell you guys something. Yeah. I know exactly what this veteran is talking about. What he's saying is he have his lights off and he used the light from his TV. I remember telling you guys I put night lights all over my house. And the night lights didn't help me. My bill dropped $100 cheaper for this month. I was almost up in the 300 bracket for electric. I dropped 100 and something for this month to pay. I was happy because I found out. This veteran said, he said, my rent is $1,600 a month in a one-bedroom apartment in Tucson. He said he tried turning off his light and TV watching down to save money. There are about 16 million veterans in the United States, close to half over 65, according to the United States Census. These veterans are at a near retirement. The largest group of older veterans served during the Vietnam War era. 1 out of 4 veterans is 70 to 79 years old, according to the Census Bureau, who has had 100% disability rating from the VA since 2011. Served in the Army from 1969 to 1972 with a long year in deployment to the front lines of Vietnam. The living conditions were horrible. We sometimes got our drinking water from mud holes, and food from cutters the bombs made. Tinker said about his service connected exposure to chemical. Oh my God, this is what they were getting, chemicals in their body from drinking the muddy water from the bombs. That's how they were surviving over there in the Vietnam War. Also sad. The military spread on the jungles of Vietnam. Update with the release of Consumer Price Index figure each month. There have been only a few years when there was no annual COLA increase. Remember, there was no increase on Social Security. Nobody was getting no increase for years. Yeah, the last time was a decade ago in 2015 for benefits delivered in 2016. The next set of monthly Consumer Price Index was 2015. Okay, now they said Thursday morning, cost of living adjustments are calculated from the federal government Consumer Price Index for urban wages earned. Monthly figures from July, August, and September, which represent the last 3 months of this fiscal year, are averaged and compared to the same figure from the previous year to calculate the increase. COLA increase is very important because of the protest, because it protects beneficiaries' purchasing power by helping their benefits keep pace with inflation. The all-term consumer price, which is a government measure of inflation, increased 0.2% from June to July and was up to 2.7% from July 2024, according to the United States Agriculture Department. Food prices rose at about the same rate as overall inflation. The USDA said food prices in July were 2.9% higher than the same month a year ago. Baker said that he is preparing to take out a bank loan for a used recreation vehicle that he estimated would run $900 per month. Then sell most of his belongings for a life on the road, staying at campgrounds and RV parks in the West and in North England. We keep hearing everything with the economy is okay, but I know that we veterans are hurting. I had to cut back and make some changes just to stay on my feet. That is what was said by a veteran that fought in Vietnam. I just wanted to share that with you guys tonight, because we're not gonna stay on here long, because there's a lot going on, and it's dampened my spirit about hearing about this young man was assassinated today. But I do have a video audio of the veterans speaking about what happened, how they feel, how they got to cut back on things, and I just want you guys to see this. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see what everybody's saying. Thank you, guys. Sean, I see you. Sean D414 said, I sent you something about Colorado. Okay, I will go there. Thank you, Sean. Sean D said, it happened today again. Wow. Oh my goodness. Michael said, game over, game over. Yes. I need people to realize that don't let this depress you guys. Don't let it pull you down. Just do what you've been doing to make it. They got the shooter. Amy, she said, check your email. Okay. Amy said they got the shooter. Sean sent me something. Okay, hold on for a minute. Okay, let me print this out. Okay, let me get this. I'm gonna print this paper right here. Okay, here you go. I'm here now. Okay, let me go and get Amy's and Sean. Sean sent me about, Sean said, official share updates on Evergreen High School shooting. Another school shooting? And it happened today, you guys. Oh my God. Amy got breaking news, Trump released Oval Office statement reacting to the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Okay, let's see. I don't know which one to show. I was Sean and Amy, because they both are devastating to me. They both are devastating. Sean said Utah or Colorado at Amy. It's Utah, Sean, it's Utah. And Michael said, get out those boots. Yeah, boots. I'll tell you, Michael, I got a lot of boots too, and I'm probably gonna wear them. Amy said Utah's. It was Utah. And Sean said, thank you, babe, Solo. And then Michael, yeah, get the boots out. Yeah, yeah. And Sean said, thumbs up at you and Amy. All right. Deborah Arizona, Honey B, welcome to the chat. Arizona, good to see you. Hello, everyone, and hi, chat. Welcome, Deborah. All right, Tanya said, hi, Deborah Arizona, Honey B. Sean say hi. I don't use my heat during the summer. Sometimes I don't use the AC in the summer. So I know what he's talking about. I've been cutting back a lot. You know, I tell people, if you live by yourself, you can be nude in the summer. You know what I'm saying? And put a sheet, you know, like you're on the beach. Lay a towel in your bed and lay on top of the towel, you know, so if you're sweating, you don't mess up your bed. You sweat on top of the towel. And then, hey, there's your air conditioner right there. And then, what make it bad when you got a lot of people in your house, everybody, they sweat, they sweat, then that'll run your stuff up as well. But if you ain't got a lot of people in your house, you ain't got to go through all that, running your bills up. But I put night lights all through my house, because if you look behind me in that wall right there, there's a night light. Yeah, I want it with a show when I turn this off. Kristen, what happened to my night light? Oh, who took it out the wall? My night light is not there. I thought my night light was there. It's a battery plug in there. They were trying to put a battery in my socket. I'm about to put a night light right there. I'm serious. I didn't even know it was gone. Took it out. That's where it is. When you got people live with you, they'll move your stuff around. That's what happens. And then Sean said, hey, Deborah. Oh. And then I said, I don't use the heat in the winter. I use my fireplace. My gas is cheaper than my electric. I use my fireplace. I don't turn on my which kind of thing? The furnace. I don't cut the furnace on because the furnace would do the whole house. It would do upstairs and downstairs. So I use the fireplace right there. It's gas. I love it. Can you let her out, please? You guys, excuse me for a minute. Hold on. Excuse me for a minute. My dog is working my nerve. Hold on. Outside, Missy. Close the door and leave her out there, Christian. Back door open. You can come in, Christian. Yeah, she can hang. Okay, I'm back, you guys. My dog, she just woke up. She wanted to go out, so let her go. But anyway, I use my fireplace right there behind me. And if somebody cut my power light off, they want to charge me over $250 to light my power light. And that's why I tell people, don't touch my fireplace. If they cut that light off, I won't be able to get it back on. That's going to be $100 or $150. Now, that was years ago. I don't know what it costs right now if I want to get it lit, get my power light lit. So that's why I was saying that I wouldn't want nobody to touch my fireplace but me. Yeah, and Deborah said, Amy said, hi, Deborah, Arizona. Okay, I'm going to get ready to show these footages. I really don't want to go there, but I will because it's sad. It is very, very sad. Okay, this what happened today in Evergreen High School. This is a high school. Sean gave me that.
Do not pay your next car insurance bill.
Let me pull it up.
Do not pay your bill yet. So I found it.
Let's listen in now. This is Jackie Kelly from the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office.
Shooting at Evergreen High School. The call came in at 12:24 today, and we had an active shooter at the school. There are so many jurisdictions up here, I can't name them. But it's like the metro area just responded. We have 3 people who have been transported to the hospital. Don't know conditions on any of them yet. Hopefully we'll have that for you shortly. What's really important for us to get out is reunification with parents and students. That's happening at Bergen Meadow Elementary. That's at 1928 South Highwan Drive. I don't have a lot more. Please ask questions if you have them.
Can you give me your name and title?
Yes, Jackie Kelly, Jacki. Kelly's Keley, PIO for the Jeffco Sheriff's Office. People that are injured are students. Yes.
There's a huge emergency response I noticed coming into town. What are you telling people who are seeing that worry right now?
I understand the worry and the concern. Like I said, the entire metro area came up here to help. A lot of them self-deployed, and we sure appreciate it because you don't know what you have until you get here. But there's got to be over 100, for sure, over 100, maybe a couple hundred cops here right now. We're still in the process of clearing the school, and we're doing that with multiple teams inside, room by room, and that just takes time.
This is ongoing, but it should happen inside.
We believe it happened inside the school. It definitely happened on school grounds, but I don't have clarification inside or out.
What person is this?
We're not clear on that. We're not certain how many shooters we have or where that shooter might be. I'm hoping to get more information to you quickly, but we can't air that yet.
Shelter in place for the community.
Is there a shelter in place for the community? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't have any information on the caliber of a weapon. No. Do you know that who the shooter is?
We don't know who the shooter is.
Next time we meet shortly, from now we'll have more of those answers. That's okay. We have 3 people who have been transported to the hospital. We think they're all students. Don't know what their injuries are. Is everybody good for now? Yeah. All right. It's a great question. I don't know who made that first call, but I can tell you we received a lot of calls very quickly coming from the school, and obviously that pretty quickly helps confirm that what person is reporting, multiple people started reporting, and it just kind of amped up the seriousness of this right away. Okay, thank you very much.
That was the update from Jefferson County Sheriff's Office spokeswoman Jackie Kelly. Not a lot more than what we have already known and shared with you, but just to go through it again, there are 3 students.
They love doing that. They like to replay it over and over and over. I don't get no thrill out of hearing people being shot up and murdered. I just can't bear it. Sean said, okay, I understand. Yeah, I read that already. And Deborah said, hi. Rita Ang said, hi, Deborah, Arizona honeybee. Sean said, and you know the Republicans haven't talked about the Second Amendment yet. They're not. Sean, they're not. They're not going to talk about it, period. Because that they don't want they just won't. They won't do it. It won't happen, Sean. And that was Evergreen High School shooting. And that happened today. Let me see what state that was. I know it's Evergreen High School. I don't know what state it was in. Why they don't say what state? It just got official shared updates on Evergreen High School shooting. Sean, you said it was in, I think Sean said it was in Colorado. No. What did you say, Sean? Yeah, Sean said it's in Colorado. What happened with the shooting? The shooting was in Colorado. Yeah. And Tiny said, that is a shame. The Orange Orangutan has not said nothing about it or anyone from their office. They're not going to speak about the Second Amendment because they all want that. They make money. Thank you, Sean. They make money, Tiny, off of those guns. They make money, just like they make money off the marijuana. They were putting people, locking them up for smoking and selling drugs. Guess what? Now they selling the drugs in the cannabis store. What's the difference? What's the difference? They still getting high. So they need to let all the people out of prison from 1940 and 50 for selling drugs, for selling marijuana. I'm talking about for selling marijuana. So now they selling the marijuana. It's the government. They dope dealers too. Yes, they are. And this Second Amendment right here that Sean brought up, they're not going to talk about it. The Democrats will. The Democrats going to complain about the Second Amendment, but not the Republicans. No, the Republicans is for it. They keep saying, well, we got to do this, we got to do that, but they're not doing the background checks thoroughly like it should be done before they can get. Michael, no, you didn't. Michael said, yeah, remember what happened with the oxygen? Really, Michael, explain that one. I haven't heard about that one. Oh yeah. And Sean said, too high. Yes, and they selling the stuff right now in the cannabis store. Where y'all think that money going? It's going to the government. Yes. They growing that stuff and they all trying to lock people up back in the day for selling marijuana. And they out there got that stuff in the store. I don't smoke, y'all. I don't smoke. Nah, that stuff will make you have a panic attack. Smoking that stuff will have you running down the street naked. That's called too high, Sean. When you're running down the street naked. I needed that laugh, you guys. I needed that laugh. I'm serious. Now let's go to what Amy have to say. Okay. Oh my God. What is this? I would not watch this movie. What is this movie? Okay. Okay, they got a photo right here, Sean, of that shooting you were talking about. It's right there. There it is. Thank God they're alive, you guys. I pray they survived, and I hope and pray that the doctors save them. Those 3 students. 3 students, including suspect, injured in shooting. Wow. So the suspect is still alive too. So I'm just hoping they all live. Oh no. Wait a minute. See, this is what I don't like about the reporting. Now they talking about somebody died. One person has died following the shooting at the high school in Evergreen, Colorado, on Wednesday afternoon, according to authorities. It was not immediately clear who had died. Multiple students were injured, including 3 in critical condition in the shooting. Officials previously said the shooter, who was injured by the self-inflicted gun wound shot, that means he shot himself, is a student at the school, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office said in an update Wednesday. This is it right here, people. Let me see. My phone is, I got the privacy screen. Now they say 10 minutes ago. My condolences to the family of that child that passed away. Hallelujah. And my condolences, and I'm just hoping and praying the rest of them live. They're in critical condition. Critical condition. And Micah said, yeah, you're always running around in your slippers. I needed that laugh, you guys. I am so serious. And Sean said, hey, Smokey. Yeah, you see the smoke behind you, huh, Sean? You be running so fast, smoke be coming from behind you. And then you be still hitting your joint. What about those people that you used to pass the joint to? They be like, I see people smoke like that. They be like, oh man, this is some good shit. Oh my God, I needed that laugh. Deborah said, NRA donated big money to the Republicans and the Democrats has been trying to get gun laws passed, but Republicans won't pass and have the nerve to walk around the Congress State House with NRA pins on. I know, Deborah, it's sad, ain't it? That's why I'm trying to laugh tonight, because this stuff is sad. It saddens your heart to hear about other people's children being shot down because somebody done lost it up here from some type of stress they done been through. Tiny said 1 hit and it's gone. She talking about smoking, y'all. Remember they said, it's some good stuff, man. Man, try it out, man. It will choke you, man. This is the bomb. And they lips be all black. And their gums be black. They don't even have brown. They don't have pink gums. You know, the gums supposed to be pink. Their gums are black. From all that smoking. And then your lungs got it too. It's on your lungs. It's not just on your lips and on your gums. It's on your lungs also. It's all in your lungs. I seen them smoking like that. I seen one dude, he hit that thing so hard, he said, I said, made me scared. That's why I don't smoke today, because the way they hit that joint, I was like, whoa. I had to say it. I really did. Okay. Now let's move on to Amy. Amy has also, she sent me about the shooter that shot the young man, Charlie Kirk. There's a video.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger. And
wait, hang on to the no. I was expecting to see the orangutan. I was expecting to see the orangutan, okay? Micah said, oh, dear Lord. Yes. Amy. Okay, y'all want to see the orangutan? I'm going to show him to y'all. But who, Lord, mercy on me. When I opened up that email and I saw the orangutan talking, his lips like this. Look at the orangutan. Look at his mouth. my God. It said, breaking news, Trump orangutan releases in the Oval Office. I guess he's talking about the shooting. Look at him. Hey, I was expecting to see the orangutan. I was expecting to see the orangutan. I was expecting to see the orangutan on this video. And then Sean said the VA think I have glaucoma and I have to wear glasses now. Don't even smoke, but I did. I'm keeping my butt in the house. Sean, you gonna go ride your bike. You know you're gonna get on that bike and crank it up. You ain't gonna stay in the house, Sean. Go for a bike ride. Just put your glasses on and your guard goes over your glasses and you go for a nice, comfortable ride. Then go back in the house. Sean, go get your eyes checked again. Just keep getting your eyes checked to make sure. Because sometimes they can make a mistake. They can make mistakes, Sean. Are you doing okay with your eyesight? What you said, John, you said they think. You said the VA think I have it. Think, John, you got to know if you have it. Michael, you too funny. Michael said, is bopping for apples. Oh my God, this is too funny. Sean is laughing. Sean said, Smokey 2.0. Yeah, this is the bad part. You have to beat them in the back after they can smoke. You be like, they be like, you be like, damn, what's wrong, man? This is some good stuff, man. This is some good stuff, man. You ought to hear it. Right on, Sean. And Tiny, you laughing. And then I be watching those people smoke that stuff. This when I was a teenager. Wait a minute. Tiny said, Trump is hard. Is angry. But he did not even recognize the precious babies. You know who, Deborah? He did not talk at all about the children. He said, and the kids that got shot praying in the church. But he said, January 6th resurrection, he pardoned was patriotic. Oh, there. Say it out. Say it out. I like that, Deborah. Right now, we're going to show Amy video. I really don't want to show them. I don't want to look at orangutan. Sean said, it's still there. Oh, it is, Sean? You're going to be all right, Sean. Sean, I got a whole lot of stuff wrong with Babe Solo. You just don't know. I just don't tell people. I am jacked up. Yes, I am. That's why I like being solo. I stay to myself and I mind my own business. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do, Sean. It is more peaceful that way, Sean. And you get plenty of rest. You know, you take care of yourself. You try to eat the best you can, good, you know, for your health. Take care of yourself, you know, because we are getting older. Oh, yes, we are the senior citizens now. You on your way to be a senior citizen. You might as well say you are right now. And I know definitely I am one. I don't care what nobody say. I know I'm one. And I'm taking care of myself. That's why I tell y'all, did y'all sleep today? I take naps. I take naps every day, 7 days a week. Yes, I do. I lay down. I go to sleep. I stop what I'm doing and I say I can do it later. And then Sean said, I wear my glasses. Me too. Sean, I wear glasses. When you guys see me with those shades on, those are prescription. Then my other pair, I don't hardly put them on yet because I like to throw the shades ones on because of the bright light, the sun. So that covers me from the sun. So I use, those are prescription. I wear glasses too. I just don't have them on right now. I should have them on, but I've been doing pretty good. My eyes have not changed. The eye doctor said they're still the same. So I could go with them or without them. But I like putting them on if I'm watching TV. But on here, I don't really need so because I don't be on here that long to wear glasses. So I do wear glasses. Yeah, I wear glasses. Mm-hmm. That's why y'all see me with shades on all the time. Those are prescription. They're definitely prescription glasses. So wear your glasses, Sean. Yes, keep wearing them. I wear them too. But now we got to show this orangutan that Amy sent me. Woo, he had me messed up. This orangutan. Here we go, y'all. Y'all prepare yourself for the orangutan. And I love what Deborah said right here. How this man ain't said nothing about those children was murdered in that school. It's sad. Deborah said, why is Trump the orange orangutan holding a form of his mouth like that? I hope it's not what I think now. Look at him now. I got ready to start the video. His whole face changed. When he was talking when I stopped the video. This is what he looked like now at the beginning of the video. Girl, let me tell you, they got makeup on this man. Sean said, I don't like the smell no more. Sean, I don't either. I don't like it either. If someone smoke in my presence, I get nauseous. I gag. I get nauseous. So I don't even like cigarette smoke either. I can't stand the smell. So y'all ready to put on your seatbelt, people. Put on your seatbelt. Get ready for the orangutan.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are in shock and horror.
This man is handicapped. I don't care what nobody said. This man is handicapped. He's not reading normal. He's not reading. I know I'm not a good reader.
Charlie was a
I know I'm not a good reader, but this man is reading like he's disabled. And he looks like he's reading off of, like they got that paper up there for him to read. You know what they call it? When he read off that board, look, pay attention to how he reads. Oh my God. Yes, Deborah, listen to how he sounds. Oh my God, this man got me messed up. The orangutan got me all messed up. Let me start this now.
Who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loves so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people.
He's reading off a paper.
He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep faith, and we take comfort in the knowledge that he is now at peace with God in heaven. Our prayers are with his wife, Erica, the two young, beloved children, and his entire family who he loved more than anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain. This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested.
Who's the shooter?
Charlie did not just talk, though.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight, all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to
Dude, you're reading off the paper.
And the country that he loves so much, the United States of America.
It ain't coming from your heart.
He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep faith, and we take comfort in
how long he gonna repeat himself?
Now at peace with God in heaven. Prayers are ideas with courage, lodge those on the radical left must stop right now. Our administration will find each and every one of those who contributed to this atrocity and to other political violence, including.
Okay, are you gonna do something about the shooting for the children?
As well as those who go after our judges, law enforcement officials, and everyone else who brings order to our country.
Never Fox News. Oh my God, Amy, I hate to say this. This was not worth watching. This man is not truthful. This man did not have no sympathy for this man that passed. This man was reading off a paper. It didn't even come from his heart. You felt nothing through his words. That man have no compassion over people losing their lives. This is horrible. Look like he dropped a big load in his depends. There, Michael said, TIA with roses. Michael, what's TIA? I have to ask. Look at Amy. Amy laughed. Amy, this orangutan is a hot mess. Oh my God. Deborah said, Lord help America. Trump's dad paid for his degree from college. The man has no common sense or book smart. That's right. Deborah. Oh my God, Deborah. Deborah, you said a handful, Deborah. You gave a handful right here, Deborah. Deborah, I love what you just said, because that is the honest truth. The man is reading off a piece of paper. This is not coming from his heart. You can't feel no. You can't feel anything from his words. His words are empty. And then he said, God. I'm surprised he mentioned God. And anybody got a video where he spoke when the children was murdered? Do anybody have a video? And that just happened two weeks ago. I have not seen no video. When you say Sean said he was reading off a telepopper. Yeah, his words were empty. They had no compassion, no feelings in them. It was cold. His words were cold. I mean, cold. Tiny said no. Tiny said there's no video about him talking about the children. Deborah Arizona Honeybee, have you seen any video about the children? About the children? I have not heard. All I know is that Wolfman VP went there and he had a slideshow. He didn't even really have a video where he's standing there in front of the flowers. There's a slideshow that kept going like this. Just standing there before flowers looking stupid. He said, not from Minnesota or Colorado. There's nothing. There's no video of Trump expressing his emotions for the children that was murdered. Mm-hmm. Amy, I thought they had the shooter. You said they got the shooter. Let me see something. Oh my God. They're only talking about his death. They're not talking about who killed him. It's crazy. I never heard of this guy until today. I never heard of him until today. And from what I know, they say he was working with the young people to get them to vote for Trump. 18 and up. That's what I read. That's what I read. But my condolences go to his family. It's so sad because, like I say, tomorrow, I promise you, wake up, you don't know what your day going to be like. You got your little plan, you got your little thoughts, what you want to do, but you don't know how your day going to turn out. You don't even know if you're going to make it to the next day. That's what life is. But it's sad to hear this happen to this young man. And his family have to go through this loss. So, Trump's wife said something. They said Milona has sympathy to go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. Trump's wife said that? No, I'm not trying to be funny, but good Lord. That woman, I forget she was the president's wife. Tiny said, I hope they don't kill him. I think it is a setup. He did die, Tiny. He died. Tiny, he died right on the spot. He died right there. He died, Tiny. He's not alive. He died. Yes, Charlie did. I heard he did. I heard he was prejudiced also. Yeah, this guy has a lot of things that somebody didn't want him around no more. Yes, Tiny, he died. He died right on the spot. And they keep playing it on TikTok, Instagram, and you can hear the bullet hit him in the neck. He got shot in the neck. You can hear it. It's like a sniper. It sounds like a sniper. And one of my family members sent it to me, and I deleted it because I didn't want to watch that over and over. I can't do that. Watch stuff over and over. Watch somebody die over and over. It's not healthy for me because I have sympathy and I have a heart. I can't just watch a person die over and over. He was sitting up there talking on a microphone, and you can hear the bullet hit him. Boom. You can hear the snapping noise. And then he falls over and everybody runs. Everybody's running. And they all had on mega hats. It was all red. It was all for Trump. They were all mega red. Everybody had on red. You know what that means? That's Republicans. So who did this? Somebody didn't want him around. Sean said, check your email. Okay, I'm going to check my email. Okay. Okay, Sean sent me the email. Okay, Trump crumbles when heck to his face at fancy restaurant on YouTube.
Donald Trump embarrassed.
Hold on.
Let's go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Let's go.
Full minutes.
You see that, man? He got to stop. He gonna have a whole lot of people mad. People aren't playing. No, they're not, Michael. They're not. Did y'all see people doing that to Biden like they doing Trump? Orangutan? They on his ace. They on his ace. Tiny said it was a sniper and it came from far away. But you know what I noticed? The shooters that go out there and shoot up everybody, they shoot everybody. But this one man, it was 3,000 people there. Do you know they only shot him? There was a lot of people around that man. And they did not hit nobody but him. And they shot him in the neck. And right here. I don't even want to show the video. I might have to show it. It's awful. It's awful. It is. I really don't like it. Let me see something. Let me get the video for you guys. Then you're going to see what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's awful. It's awful. China said they know what they were doing. Yes, this was a plan. It had to be. Why would you a person that shoots is not going to just shoot one person. This one here shot one person in a lot of crowd. Let me see. Let me get that video, y'all. Oh, Keith, send me that video you sent me with the shooting of that guy. I'm going to show my channel. I'm going to show it to the channel. I really didn't want to show them, but they need to know how he went. I want the one where they actually shot him in the neck. That one. The first one you sent me. Yeah, I'm gonna get out because I'm live. Okay, thank you. It's coming, people, and y'all gonna see for yourself, and y'all can tell me what you think. It was his Republican Party that did it. Guess what? You remember when Trump supposed to have got shot at? It was a Republican that shot at him. Here we go, people. You guys don't see exactly. Deborah said, I have not seen any video of Trump addressing the children. He sent Vince to stand there and take the hit, and the people of Minnesota booed him. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Deborah, so much. This information is so important, people. But this is what happened to Charlie Kirk. He died today, and he was only 31 years old. 31 years old. Hold on. Somebody was talking to me. Like this person is angry. Hold on. Let me take the mute button off. This person looked angry. Just talking to him. Oh my God, I hate watching it. Okay. Okay, I gotta make sure I can hear it. Because there's no sound. Why is there no sound? Why did they took the sound off of this? Oh, they said audio unavailable. I'll be dang gone. Let me find it somewhere else. They took the sound off, you guys. You know why? Because you can hear the sound of the bullet. Let me call her back. Let me call her back. They took the sound off. Guess what? They took the sound off. Do you got the one with the sound? It says the sound is unavailable. That means they are not going to let somebody hear how that bullet hit him. Because when I heard it earlier, you could hear the sound of the bullet. You can hear it. Yes, Deborah. John said, yes, Deborah, honey bee. And Deborah, Arizona Honey Bee said they had arrested an older man, but later said he was not the shooter. Yes, Charlie died. The shooter hit a majority. His May artery. Yes, yes. The shooter knew what he was doing. A small high power rifle. That's what Sean said. Okay. I know they don't want nobody to hear the sound because we heard the bullet. We heard the bullet hit him in the neck. So they don't, you know why they muted it? Because they don't want us to know that that was a sniper. That was a sniper, because that meant whoever shot him was an expert. That was an expert. Okay, I'm going to show it to the channel now. Okay. She went back and checked, and she said the sound is muted too on all the videos. They don't want us to know how that bullet sound. I got a chance to hear it today, and I had a hard time coming on live because I felt so uncomfortable to watch that man die and to hear the sound of that bullet hit him. I heard it with my own ears. I heard that sound of the bullet. And now they took the sound off, so you guys only go see what happened. They said audio, okay, they smart because they know this is spreading everywhere. Watch closely. They took the sound off. It's just sad. They took the sound off, you guys, because I'm telling you, I got a chance to hear the sound. Now they moved the sound. Now they removed the sound. It's just sad. Well done, babe, Solo. To you too, Michael. And Deborah said, Democrats who call J.D. Vance's appearance a waste of taxpayers' money and hollow words that mean nothing. Many protesters held signs that said, hell won't make America great. Hate won't make America great. Thank you, Deborah. When I played that video, it was a slideshow with no sound, just him and his wife standing there with their back to us. And then they showed the priest. Then they showed a priest bending down to a child. That is nothing. And he spoke to the people with the airplane engines running. The engine was running on the airplane. He answering questions. Stupid. He had a chance to shoot other people if he wanted to. That's right. Sean said, it sounded like a firecracker. When I heard it, it was like a thought. It was like that. It wasn't a firecracker noise because I got the chance to hear it before they muted it. My family sent it to me from California. They told me about it because I was asleep. And when I looked, my heart just dropped because the sound, I heard the sound, and it was like this, like a thought. No, not like a flap. It was like this. You hear that? It was a thump, a thumping sound. And then they showed it. They see what they're doing. They don't want us to know now, because people gonna figure out what type of shot he got. And there wasn't nobody standing in no crowd did it either. This is worse than Kennedy. He was 31, you guys, 31. Yeah, his wife got to bury him now, and he got 2 children. I feel so sad for him. And then this orangutan sitting up there, he don't have no remorse. When he said his words, as he was talking, he sounds stupid. He had no feelings in his words. His speech was cold. Yes. It's sad, people. It really, really is sad. And we just can't let this damper our spirit, because the Republicans, they do not want to vote against, all these guns, because they want these guns, because they make their money. They got donors that give them big money when they running for office. Them donors donate that money to them to keep them guns out there. Yes. They don't want to pass the law. And it did. It hit his main artery. And did you notice didn't no blood pop out of his neck? Did y'all notice that? When he got hit, you didn't see, he had on a white shirt. You didn't see nothing come out of him. They knew what they used on him. Hey, Sean, you think it was a special bullet? You saw nothing. He had on a white shirt. You saw nothing run down. Nothing ran down. Because he fell like this. Something should have came out, should have shot out. Because blood would shoot out. Unless it came later. Like sometimes when you cut your finger, you don't see no blood till later. Michael said, computerized bullet. Oh, right now, Michael. A smart bullet. Because, man, if y'all watch this again, there's nothing coming out of his body to show any blood. Wait, let me turn it this way. It's not going to turn. Watch closely. It's sad. Sean said it was a small, powerful rifle. Woo. My heart go out to his wife Because now she don't have her husband. Somebody had a vendetta against this guy, and they didn't want him here no more. I haven't heard nothing about that man out in the public like we hear about these other people. I know some of y'all have heard him talk before, say the things he say, but he's not even a senator. They didn't even go after a senator like this. But they went after this guy in Utah. He was only at a college talking. That was planned. Didn't nobody just come out of nowhere and take his life. They waited to do this. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Oh my goodness. It's sad, you guys. It really is for the family. Oh my God, it's sad. I'm telling you, so I hate they took the sound off, because you would have heard the sound of him getting hit. That sound was so clear. I got a chance to hear it. Tiny said, mine's too. Because I heard that sound. And it can't get out of my mind. I hear that sound. That's why today I was having a hard time to come on. I put some music on to pep me up, because my spirit got low from hearing about this man being murdered. Yeah. I don't know what that meant to do that to this family. I wonder if they're going to bring it out why he was assassinated. I wonder if we're going to hear about it anymore. Because we sure don't hear about the children. And we only heard about the school shooting because Sean gave it to us. I didn't know Colorado had a school shooting today in high school. The president didn't come on the channel about that. Sean, Deborah, Tiny, Michael, Amy. He didn't come on there about Colorado shooting. Nope. Didn't talk about that at all. This man here, he talked about him because that man worked for him. He helped get his votes. He worked with the young people, from what I read. He said he was an activist, and he worked with the young people. He was an ally for Trump. Y'all better run, though. That's messing with Trump. Y'all better run, because something ain't right. The orangutan got some enemies. Yep. They making families suffer. Let orangutan sit around. Orangutan don't feel a thing as long as it don't happen to him. That's how I feel about the orangutan. His words was cold. They didn't mean nothing. And I want to salute the veterans. Thank you, veterans, for your service. Sean said that's because he don't care about America. I like that, Sean. That is the truth. I believe that, Sean. I truly, truly believe that. Because why would he sign a bill like this to hurt the nursing home, the senior citizens, the veterans, the disability people, people with small children, children that go to school hungry when they don't have food to eat at home? They rely on the school food to fill them up. Yes. Why would he do these things? Cut the money, give more of the cuts to the billionaires. And then he go after the low income, the middle class families and the businesses. He does all these things to America. And then in our allies, he also puts sanctions, bigger sanctions on the allies, where the allies are raising the price for us to survive over here. Yes. They don't even want to tour over here anymore. They don't even want to give revenue to the United States. They put a freeze on taking a tourists. Because, you know, every country got a beautiful place to go and see. But they don't want to put their money over in America anymore. Sean said it's all about him. I believe that too. Michael said he borrowed too much money from Russia. Michael, that's a good one. That makes sense. That makes sense. The National Guard troops are picking up trash. Sean, I heard it's $1 million a day for them to be here. $1 million a day. $1 million a day for those troops. And they extended it to October. There's a time frame, but if that orangutan can change it again and extend it again. Because I asked the question, was there a limit to have the National Guards here? They said, no, there's no limit, but you can extend them. So that man did. He extended them to October. So they're going to be here to next month. And then we all going to see what happens after next month. Fact, 100% at Michael. Yeah, I like that what Michael said. He borrowed too much money from Russia. I believe that too, Michael. Yes, I do. I really do. Ooh, people, what we gonna do, y'all? We got to live. We got to take care of ourselves. We got to vote. People out there that don't want to vote, y'all got to start voting. Come on now. Are you guys gonna continue to listen to all this chaos that's happening to us when we can vote and let our voices be heard and pray for one another? Because there's people out there is angry. Did y'all see how 6ix9ine came in last night? He was angry. There's angry people out there in the world, and they'll go home and get their little whatever they got in the house, 45 rifle, Uzi, whatever they got. They come and blow you away, and then take their own life. They don't want to face the courts. They don't want to face the people. They kill themselves. That's their goal. Once they take that gun and go to do what they're going to do, it's all about, I'm going out with everybody. But today, it was only this one man. Today. Somebody had an op against that man. And they sent somebody to take him out. The rich folks, they can do a whole lot to people. And everybody want to talk about them women that came forth. They scared. Sean said, I think I'm South American. You think you South American, Sean? I needed that laugh, Sean. I don't know what I am, Sean. All I know I'm Bae Solo. With black and brown skin. With hair like wool. Yes. Living in a world of all kinds of things happening. Living with the good and the bad. Yes. You got to be careful you're surrounding people who you fool with. You can't trust nobody, not even your own family. And I hope you don't be one of those people that will hurt somebody, because I don't want to hurt nobody. That's not my intention. And that's why I'm praying I never do. What did Sean say? He said, no, I'm going to South America. Oh, you say you're going to South America? I'm just going to Canada. Canada is closer. Where is South America? Let me look away to see where South America is. Which one is the furthest? I don't know where South America is. Where is South America? South America is located primarily in the southern hemisphere of the earth, south of North America, which is western border along the Pacific Ocean and its eastern border along the Atlantic Ocean. It is connected to North America by the Panium Land Bridge, part of Central America, and extends south to Drake Passage and the continent of Antarctica. You're going far, John. John, you is going far. You hear me? Sean, you is going heck of far. Do you hear me? You're going heck of far. Countries in South America. Wait a minute. Oh my God, Sean, I think you better turn around. You don't want to go to South America. Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Chile. Oh my God, some of these countries I can't even name. Venezuela. You going over there, Sean? I ain't going with you. Deborah said, I believe it was a cover-up, distraction, and someone felt he was expendable. He was a mega, of racists and ties a variety of extremists. But I don't think he deserved to be assassinated like that. I wish they would have left him alone. Let that man live, Deborah. Because he's not even noticeable in the public's eye. Why take his life? Why take his life? He doesn't deserve it, Deborah. He doesn't. 31 years old. 31 years old. Thank you, Deborah. I hope everybody read what Deborah said. I believe that it was a cover-up, distraction. Someone felt he was expendable. He was a mega, a racist, and ties a variety of extremists. But I don't think he deserved to be assassinated like that. He don't. He don't. Lord bless his family. And then Sean said, Canada don't want North American people no more. Oh my God, John, I'm just going to sit right here in my house, okay? I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to sit right here in this house. Michael said, I have friends go to Canada. They were turned around and trespassed for 5 years. What? Oh my God. Charlie Crook. Sean, I'm staying right here. Michael, I'm staying right here in this house. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not leaving Illinois. I'm not going, y'all. I'm staying right here. I changed my mind. And Sean said, yes, he was expendable. What made them want to do that to this man? You hardly ever hear about him. He might have knew some stuff, most likely. Sean, why you laughing? You're laughing, Sean. And Michael, yeah, he said Charlie Crook. Charlie Cook. Who is Charlie Cook, Michael? Is that a real person name? I want to know. Watch me. Watch what I do. Who is Charlie Cook? John and Michael. Charlie Cook is an American politician specializing in election forecast and political trends. Cook writes election forecasts and ranking the Republican he founded. Oh my God, he writes predictions. Woo. He's there go Charlie Cook. He's age 71 years old right now. Yep, there he is. Yep. You'll be knowing your stuff, don't you, Michael? Oh my God. Michael said he's the man that was shot. He's the man that was shot. Oh, you mean Charlie Kirk? Sean said 5 years, no trespassing. Dang, I'm staying right here. I ain't going nowhere. He was very popular in social media and co-founder of Turning Point of USA. Oh, that's what he was doing, Deborah? Very popular in social media. Co-founder of Turning Point USA. You mean Charlie Kirk, the one that died today? Or Charlie Cook? There is a Charlie Cook. Wow. Wow, it's so much going on. Deborah said Kirk was born and raised in Chicago suburb of Arlington Heights and Prospector Heights, Illinois. Oh my God. Wow. It's sad. I really hate that happened to that man. My heart really goes out to his family. It's sad. It dampened my spirit, you guys. I feel so awful to know this happened to him. The way his life was taken from him. People are evil. People are so evil and wicked. Phew, I know we all ain't supposed to stay here forever. We all have our day. But we don't know how we leave in here. And this is the way Charlie Kirk left this world. Someone took his life. And we got children in school who have been, life that's been taken. And also the shooter has taken his life. It's just sad. That's why, ooh, there's so much in this world, people. It's so much going on. Just stay encouraged. Hang in there and try not to let this depress you, destroy your emotions, your feelings, and don't let anger overpower you and take over. Anger is a horrible thing to have, to be built up inside of you, to where you have to put a gun or knife in your hand or use your own hand to kill a person. That's not good at all. It's so sad. And now Babe Solo is gonna leave you guys. I talked about the veterans and veterans January 26th. Everybody that gets Social Security, veteran disability, veteran period, there is gonna be increased raise January of 2026. October, you should get a notice in October, that's next month, on what's going to happen, what percentage or whatever. If they don't get it, then definitely you will hear something by January the 1st, 2026 for everyone that gets SSI, Social Security, and also disabled veteran. Even people that get disability, Social Security disability. They got different disabilities. They got Social Security disability, they got regular Social Security, and they have veteran disability. They got regular veterans that get money every month for their service for being injured in the war or being, got chemical glaucoma, the stuff that affect your eyes, and then they got chemicals in their body from the war. Yeah, so we're gonna see what happens, everybody, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen with the orangutan on how he's doing in court with all the governors that they're fighting back and forth with everything. And I'm not gonna let 26 year affect me about the changes. You just have to adapt to what's happening and manage your finances the best way you can. I like that idea when the guy said, I turn off my lights and I use my TV. That's how I live. I live the same way. And it be lit up in here. And I got used to it. My eyes been adjusted to the dark. I see very well in here. But I got night lights all over the place. Night lights. And it did work. My bill did go down. So if you want to cut back on your electric, try to do something like that. And reading a book, then it's okay to use your lights. But if you're not reading and if you watch TV all night and your lights are on all night, there's some people don't even turn their lights off at night and they run it all night with the TV and be asleep. That's going to run your bill up. Yes. And where I live, my electric is higher than my gas. So I will use gas in the winter. That fireplace does warm up my house very good. It go all the way up to the living room area. It don't go all the way upstairs. But if nobody's sleeping up there, then ain't no need for no heater, the furnace to be cut on, because I would not turn on the furnace unless it drops so bad that I have to put the furnace and that fireplace on. It will get that cold where I live, where you would be using both fireplace and the furnace, because that's how bad it gets. So I don't know what type of winter we're going to have this year, but I'm hoping we all can bear the cold. We all have the cold in their area. Some people don't get the cold like we do. Some people get the same little coolness, a little degree where they could put on a coat without freezing. We freeze over here. We definitely freeze. Yes, we do. We have to really put on 4 or 5 clothes, thermals, everything. I mean, wear warmers in our shoes, warmers in our gloves. If we don't put that stuff on, it would be painful. Yes, Sean, you are so right. And Sean, you in the Midwest weather. Yes, Wisconsin is colder than Illinois. And so is Indiana. Oh, Lord, I went to Indiana, I almost had a nervous breakdown. It was so cold. And the snow I stepped out the car, the snow was up to my thighs. I went down in the snow. I sunk down in the snow. That's how deep the snow was. Yeah. I went for a wedding and it snowed so bad. The streets was dead, but you park your car, you get out, I went straight down in that snow. It was that deep. And Sean said, moon boots. I got more than moon boots, Sean. You should see the boots I got. I got the boots with the fur, apple bottom jeans with the boots with the fur. I get low, 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 low. I'm serious. I'm ready for winter. This is part of my outfit I got on right now. These are thermals. I wear thermals under my clothes. I sure do. And Deborah said, yeah, an increase. I would actually be able to buy a few more groceries. We cope, adapt, and survive. There you go. You got to know how to cook your food. You got to know what type of food to buy. And you got to freeze your stuff and put it in the freezer and then take it out and warm it up and eat your leftovers. Okay? Freeze your leftovers. You can do it. You can do it, people. Yes, I managed it over here. I sure do. I've been doing this for months and months and months and months and months. My theory is right now is for me to stop buying clothes, shoes, boots, everything like that. And I'm doing pretty good. All I got to do is say, oh, you got that upstairs. Then that make me don't do it. But if I don't think about upstairs what I have, I've been bought something. But I'm hanging in there. I'm my own therapist. I'm not going to pay for no therapist to keep me from shopping. I'm going to be my therapist. Mm-hmm. And I'm doing pretty good. Yep, I'm doing pretty good. So that's what you do. You have to cut back. You got to have a strategy. You got to have a plan. Deborah said, okay, injury mind want to know where are you going to wear boots with the fur? No, okay, inquiry mind. I'm sorry, I said injured. Inquire minds want to know where you going to wear boots with the fur. Deborah, I would go to an ugly sweater event, put my boots on with the fur. I would go to boots on the ground. Yeah, I'll wear them inside the house. Michael said, you got to have a credit card. Michael, I don't have a credit card. I don't own one at all. And I'm going on 5 years without a credit card. And I learned how to live without one. And I'm telling you, if you got a credit card, you're going to You're going to keep on charging. I don't have a credit card. I feel good too. When they were first took it from me, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to survive? I don't have a credit card. But I made it through that process. That's why I'm my own therapist. So I don't have a credit card, Michael, at all. No credit card. I'm learning to live without one. I'm going on 5 years without a credit card. All the other years, I had a credit card. Now I don't have a credit card at all, and I feel good. I can live without a credit card. Mm-hmm. If I want to rent a car, that's the only time you need a credit card for me. My daughter rent the car, and I just be in the car with her. Yeah, so I don't worry about renting cars either. You definitely got to have a credit card to rent a car. And Sean said, it was hot summer here. It might be cold winter. So, Sean, I believe it. Because if you notice, Sean, it's cool in the morning where you got to put on a jacket. Otherwise, you're going to get a sore throat. Your ears going to get the ringing. Everything starts right here in the nostrils, the throat, and the ears because they're all connected. That's where all the infection going to start. So I believe it's going to be a cold, but Sean, I'm hoping it's not the one that hurts your body, hurts your bones. I'm just hoping it ain't that one. Then Sean said, duck boots. I like duck boots, John. I got all my, if you really look at cowboy boots, they mind your duck boots because they stick up like this. Cowboy boots stick up like that. I love my cowboy boots. They need to make some with the fur inside so I can wear them in the wintertime. Cowboy boots don't have fur. But they need to do that. Somebody needs to invent that. Put fur inside of cowboy boots for winter. I would wear them boots. Sure would. Right out there in that snow. But I don't need no more boots. I got enough. All right, people. Sean, Michael, I got the go-go boots already. They white. Oh, yeah. Maybe I wear some for Halloween. My son, what day Halloween is on? Halloween is on a Friday. You guys should come in a costume. You guys should wear a costume on Friday night on Halloween. I'm not going nowhere for Halloween. Nope, I'm gonna be right here at home. But my child, my oldest child was born on Halloween. And I used to give the greatest party back in the day. But now, I might dress up for Halloween. I may be Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If that evil thing won't scare you, nobody will. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. I got the wig, everything, guys. I got the pound puppies. I got the whole 9 yards of the Dalmatians. I can be Cruella de Vil. And Deborah said, I want some boots. I can find me a cowboy and LOL. Where are you going with go-go boots? Come on, Deborah, let's rock and roll. You get your boots and I wear my go-go boots. I love karaoke, Deborah. I would love to go to karaoke in my go-go boots. I would love to go to karaoke. Or I can go to the steakhouse. You know the steakhouse with the cowboys? They have their little rock. They ride the horse for people's birthday. I'm too big to get on the horse. I be seeing people ride the horse and they be like, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah. I said, I'm not getting on that horse. They got that inside the restaurant. I said, I ain't getting on it. That is so funny. Sean said, Lordy. And Michael said, Tiffany, maybe Tiffany, I'll let you borrow her own wig. Wait, before you guys go, I gotta show you how this. Michael just gave me an idea. Michael just gave me an idea. Let me do this. Okay, Michael. This is the wig I want right here, Michael. Let me get it. You just gave me an idea. You just gave me one. I want this wig right here, Michael. I want this one. I want that wig right there, y'all. Just give me that. Oh my God, that's the wig I want right there. Tiny said it's a shame. That's the wig I want right there, Michael. Michael, give me that one right there. I can do my own hair, Michael. I'm gonna take these down pretty soon. I'll be all shocked if I'll be tall. I'll be like this, Michael. He's a jailhouse princess. Look at all the moles in her face, man. She look like, who is that face? I don't know. She wants you to feel sorry for her, Sean. Sean, that princess wants you to feel sorry. Look at her face. Michael Deborah said, no, Michael, not the wig. No telling what is going on with that wig. Oh my God. Yeah, Michael said, I've seen better wigs. Michael, you got me cracking up. Oh my God, Deborah, that's the best wig I can find right now. Deborah, winter is coming. I need my head to be warm. Oh my God. And Sean said, jailhouse Barbie. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Deborah said, Tuma, have some cute synthetic wig. Deborah, I want this one right here. I got another one, Deborah. Let me get you another one. Let me get you another one. Do y'all want this one right here? Let me get it. I want to know, do y'all want this wig right here? And y'all need that look on your face too. Y'all need that look. I want to come right here. Look at it. Look. There your synthetic wig, Deborah. my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is too funny. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to get the other wig. Let me get it. Y'all, I got to get the other wig. This is too funny. Y'all got me cracking up. Y'all got me messed up right now. Wait till y'all see the one. No, y'all need to see this one. This one right here is the best wig ever. This one right here. This is the best one right here. You see the gel? Look at the edges. You see the gel? This is the best one, Deborah. This is the best one. All right, Tiny. Tiny said good night, everyone. Until we meet again in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Amen, Tiny. Peace out, love and blessing to you, Tiny. Keep us in prayer. Keep yourself in prayer and your family as you go to rest tonight. May the Lord watch until we all meet again. Amen. That's the best one right there, people. Yes, it is. So Babe Solo is signing off. I'm signing off, you guys, because I need to relax myself from dealing with what happened to this guy. This guy, it just makes me sad to know this guy died this way. And it did dampen my heart. It dampened my heart. Yes, it did. Because 31 years old, got his wife, 2 children. I wonder if Trump gonna give them money. Is he gonna send them money? Sean said good night, Tiny. Jerry said economic is bad right now. We can't afford human hair wig. So synthetic would have to do for now. Here it is right here, Deborah. Thank you, Deborah, Arizona Honeybee, Tiny, Sean D414, Michael. You guys were awesome. Shout out to my moderators. Yes, thank you guys for coming tonight. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you for being here with Babe Solo. Thank you those that have been watching afar off. God bless you. Pray for one another. Please do so because this world is so corrupt. Yes, it is. God bless everyone. Good night. Deborah said, God bless the host, the chat, and the moderators. God bless America, the United States of America. Salute to our veterans, people. God bless our veterans. Thank you, veterans, for your service all over the world. This message is sent to every veteran out there, afar and a near. And those that are still on the front line, God bless you. May you come back home safely. I pray that for your family, those that have lost their loved ones in the war. God bless your heart and comfort you always. Babe Solo is getting out of here tonight because she got to get this little feeling out of her that was put in her because I feel so bad for that young man to lose his life that way. Yes, I do. Sean said good night, Babe Solo, and everyone. Good night, Sean. Yes, Deborah. Thank you so much, Deborah. You guys sleep well tonight and have a good dinner, morning breakfast, whatever it is. Snack, alcohol, drink, smoke, whatever you like doing. Enjoy it. Thank you, veteran, for your service. Good night, everybody.